Hey tech learners, welcome you all to my YouTube channel. So today I'll be taking you to one of the very simple concept of how to create a list. So when we all know that creating a list using a square bracket, right? There is one more method which is using a list predefined, which is a predefined function in Python. So today I'll be taking you to what is the major difference between when you create in using a square bracket and when you are creating using a list. So let me get started with that with an example. So, let's say I have a variable L1, which is equals to, how do I create it? Using a square bracket, as I mentioned. Say, let me have some dissimilar data type. Say I have it as magic learn. Okay. And I know if I wanted to print the data type of that L1 variable, we have a type function. If you haven't seen that video, I have created another video on basically the type function alone itself. You can watch that video. So what is a type function here? It's a predefined function which is available in Python, which is going to say you the data type of this variable L1. Okay, so if I enter this, so this is going to say it as 1, 2, 3 and learn, which is of type list. Say I copy the same thing down. Instead of dissimilar data types, let me have one single data type, which is a string. So again, here it's a list of string. I mean, it's the element inside is in string, but what is it? It's been enclosed within a square bracket. So this is a list basically. So this is the first method, which is commonly we use it, right? This is the most commonly used one. Let me see with the second approach also, that is using a list function. So say I have L2, which is equals to using a list. Okay. Say I have this single string that has been passed inside this. So let's see what happens using this list predefined function. And if I wanted to print, I can print L2. So what is the difference you see between the above method and here? So basically, I said you with the square bracket also and with the list functions also, you can create a list. But here it's in string, right? Here, when you are passing that string inside in list, it is going to create a sequence of characters or letters. The individual letters are being created. But then again, it is of list itself. Inside in list itself, it's going to create an individual letters. Say I have in dissimilar data, like, if you want it like this, then what is that you should do? You should enclose that within a square bracket. What I mean is like this. Okay, so you get it off in a form of list. So let us see. We know string is an iterable object. We also know that there are other collection of objects like list, tuple, set, dictionary. All these things are also an iterable object. Let's see what is the difference that makes when I have it inside for an iterable objects like list. Say for example, I have 1, 2, 3, 8.5. 1, 2, 3, 8.5. Okay. So what happens inside this? It's going to create a list. And say, for example, I have the same thing enclosed within tuple. Tuple has been declared using a rounded brackets. Okay, I have to close another bracket. And let me take it for set also. Yeah. Okay. All right. So guys, if you see here, this is of a similar, dissimilar data type. It's of integer and float. One which has been passed inside, which has been enclosed within and list, and I mean in the square brackets and for inside and list. So it's basically a list. And here, if I see it's a tuple object that I would be passing inside and list, you're going to get the list itself. So see what is the notation. So this is basically the notation. If you're getting an output inside and square brackets, that is basically a list. And then it's not like that you pass in tuple and you get in tuple. No, if you here also you can see it is in set. This is how when set has been represented, like you're going to create a set. So when you pass in set also, you are going to get a list itself. So any collection of objects that you're taking into consideration, whether it here I'm taking an example of list, it could be of tuple or for in set. It is only that these two methods are there. One is using this simple method, that is using a square bracket for in list, and for a tuple you are using in rounded brackets, and for an set you are using in flower brackets. And another method is this list, right? Similarly, you have like tuple set that I will be taking in the next video. So this is what I wanted to discuss with you, that there are two methods that we have it in Python basically in order to create a list. That's it guys for today video. I'm keeping it very short because I did not had time to make a video for today. So I'm keeping it very short. If you have any doubt with this, if I confused you, let me know in the comment section. Okay, see you all in the next video. Happy learning guys. Keep rocking.